Back here at home, we are approaching the halfway point of the Vermont legislative session. Today, climate and energy policy was at the forefront. Legislation passed in recent years continues to draw the eyes of Republicans and the Scott administration.
And people on both sides of this issue packed the State House today. If changes are going to be made, they have to happen soon. That's because the deadline for bills to move from one chamber to the other is quickly approaching. NBC5's Stephen Biddix is live for us at the State House. Stephen, what can you tell us?
Yes, Liz and Brian, well, it was perhaps the biggest gathering of the session so far for a single policy realm. It had to deal with energy, and a lot of the people gathering today, right around 100, want lawmakers to repeal the clean heat standard and other energy policy that they say is just unaffordable for Vermont at this point. It came at the same day as Governor Phil Scott doubled down on his energy agenda.
We don't need another plan. We don't need somebody fixing this plan. We need to do the plan.
Heading into the legislative session, repealing or rolling back energy legislation passed the last few years was a key storyline, and still is.
Vermonters will see an 18% rise in electricity rates over the next 5 years. Again, this is without accounting for any tariff-driven costs.
The Scott administration says its plan will save up to $20 million over the next 10 years. Their clean energy standard includes energy like nuclear, unlike last year's renewable energy standard.
The issue here is carbon-free sources like nuclear and sometimes hydro not being considered renewable. 20% of our current electricity needs are met through nuclear energy.
Around 100 people also gathering Wednesday to show their support for a bill to repeal the clean heat standard, one of the most controversial bills passed in the last few years.
They want to drive up the cost, well, they've driven and they're driving up the cost of heating our homes. In a state where winter isn't just a season, it's our lives half the time.
But others say, with the weather disasters seen in Vermont and nationwide, it's only more reason to continue on the path of strict carbon emission deadlines and to continue being a leader in the nation.
How about we instead focus on how Vermont can benefit economically from some great news? The new clean energy economy is booming across this country, and it will continue to boom.
We cannot cede our leadership that we have shown in adopting these policies that others are looking at and taking up, and we're joining with others to make the forward progress that we all know needs to be made. Let's do it.
Whether or not any of Governor Scott's suggestions will be used by lawmakers is still yet to be determined, but it is worth noting some of his suggestions will be receiving testimony throughout the rest of the week in the Senate and House energy-based committees. Live in Montpelier, Stephen Biddix, NBC5 News.